Richard is the man.
Let's see what I got here. Oh yeah, I can see it from here.
Yes, indeed. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can see. Oh yeah, I got two of them in there.
Yes, you did.
Cause the
This
one
is
that,
nice.
yeah, because this is
very
yours.
nice.
Yours is the closest one.
Right.
And here's my awesome. Oh, I see what you were talking about. How I was getting close there.
Right. Cause see,
then you brought me over.
Cause see, when you shot the twice, when I asked you to shoot again, I wanted you to shoot again, so that way we can see how consistent you were.
Right.
All right. So we brought it in here. That was a pull off. No big deal. You brought it up. And that's when I realized with your scope that instead of turning it a couple clicks here and there, that we really had to,
Right.
you know, crank her on over. And this is what we got.
Sweet.
So when we go in November to deer hunt, you're set.
Awesome. Now, would one more click to the left be pushing it?
Well, let's see. This is your first shot, and this is your second shot. We could go one or two more clicks to the left if you wanted to.
Okay.
We could also come up a little bit, but if you want, I tell you what we would do is if you want to shoot one more time.
Yeah.
And let's see how consistent. Take your time.
Gotcha.
Squeeze it off real easy, and then we can make necessary
Adjustments as needed. Yeah.
But I'd make one or two more adjustments, one or two more shots, and then I'd leave her alone.
All right.
And then we can revisit it after hunting season, and I'm going to get a gun vise, so the next time that we come here,
Yeah.
we'll make sure we'll have a couple of days at least in advance to prep.
Oh yeah.
So when we come up here, we can really knuckle down.
Tell you what, well, this is pretty good target setup here. Compliments of our job, Supply One.
Yes, compliments of Richard.
That's right. Yeah, that's the benefits of working at a cardboard plant.
Oh, yeah. Need kindling, we can hook you up.
That's right. I use a lot of scrap trim pieces to take camping with me for kindling.
Oh yeah.
That stuff works real good because it flames up quick.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it's a nice gun build for under $600.
Oh yeah. You wanna?
All right.
Because we gotta wait till they get clear. Is anyone still out there? Or?
All right, we're going hot.
Not too much. Yeah, because I was taking care of it earlier.
Yeah, I gave you a kiss.
Yeah, I did. That's my fault.
Oh no, that's just the rifle getting to know you.
Yeah. Alright, is it clear there?
Yeah, they're good. He's getting ready to shoot.
Gentlemen, are you ready to go hot?
Go ahead.
Alright, thank you.
All right, I can't see, so just take your time.
You can get me on camera.
Look at this, you camera hog.
Tell me why that looked like it went too low.
We'll see.
It's like it shot in that dirt right
Here you go. You want to take that?
Yeah, that for some reason.
You didn't go too high. You hit right at bullseye.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're good. Leave it the way it is, dude.
Why did it look like I shot? Because of that little dirt mound in front of us here, that little train.
Shooting, kicking up dust.
Oh.
All right, now it's my turn because you gave me something to shoot at.
I really got bullseye on
Yeah,
that.
you're like, all right, the crosshairs are right here.
Yeah.
You're like right there.
You sure that ain't your first shot?
No, mine's on the other side. Yours is hitting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's you, bro.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna film you from this side because the sun's glaring over there. Alright, hold on, let me get my sling around.
Feel how it's smooth. Now, run your finger along the slide. Feel this little bump right here? You aim down. Same thing, you want with this, you flush. That's called this on your target. A loaded chamber. So you're going to have to hold the gun down. What that is for is so that an officer, or in times of stress,
You ready?
if they're not sure if they have a round chamber, they can reach up with the trigger, feel the, and know that, hey, if I feel the bump, I have a round in the chamber. If I don't feel the bump, mine needs to be fine-tuned as well, but it looks good.
Awesome.
Look at that.
That hawk's got a lot of nerve around here.
Middle, yeah. To the left. All of the Glocks stacked it on mine. And here it's a little bit more noticeable
It's done, right?
because the gun is
So there was
smaller,
one.
but
No,
all
you're good.
Glocks have a chamber indicator. A lot of other guns do as well. All right. And gee,
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Here's. Oh, which one? You.
yeah, a bunch of these are mine.
Oh, okay.
Cause see, there's yours and yours. I hit 3. 1, 2, 3. I hit damn near on top of each other.
Now, was that one? That's the one.
That's yours.
Wow.
That was mine the first time, and that's yours.
Sweet.
So I need to come at least 1 click up, and I'll be good to go.
I think I'm ready to take a deer home.
I think you're ready. I think you're ready.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what they want to do with this. Oh, they want to do. Okay. Awesome. It's good money right there, man. Good money. Fun time at the shooting range. I'm here introducing Michael to the camp in my main research area. After coming from the shooting range, doing a little bit of scouting where we'll be camping here next month. Almost looks like a big flat spot right there. Now, right up through here, it gets a little open up here. I've kicked up plenty of deer in here before. The deer love this area up here.
So that's why I wanted to.
Oh.
I brought these here so I could just kind of.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this is just such a habitat. My goodness. No wonder you.
Now this time of year, you should see it when everything's grown in. Everything's fading out because of the fall season. But You should see it when all the ferns and everything. It looks like a jungle in here. Oh, what you see?
What I hear.
What did it sound like you heard? Like a growl?
No, not a growl.
Oh,
there's somebody who's got a dog because they're close by.
that could be very possible.
But I mean, look at this. I mean, over to you're right. You've got thickets. There's a creek.
Yeah, the creek
More
bed.
thickets. I'm just listening to see if I hear anything.
Oh yeah.
Too bad I couldn't find a piece of wood. I'd do a tree on it. Just to see.
Oh yeah. And I can tell you now, that's a woodpecker.
Oh yeah, that's that red-headed woodpecker we seen earlier.
But I can tell you, there's people out here there's people that that are so caught up in that where they want to believe everything's Bigfoot. They hear that woodpecker. I'm going to tell you, I know people personally like that. They'll say, yeah, they're just steadily tapping and knocking on wood. Yeah, they do that. Bigfoot does do that. But hey, look at this right here. This is small, but still, even though it has some lid around it, you can see right here. If you look carefully, it looks like it goes up into a ball where the ball of the foot is, small narrow heel. That could be an old bear track,
Well,
a possible juvenile track.
That's what I want to see. This whole chunk right here.
That's why I try to watch very carefully. That's how I find a lot of tracks. I watch and look very carefully on the ground everywhere I step and go.
Oh yeah, look at here.
What you got? Yeah, that's some bear sign right there, ain't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's fresh too. Yep. See, look. You see the claws?
Oh yeah.
Yep,
Yes,
right there.
indeed. Yeah.
Yep.
He was literally grubbing on this one.
Oh, look at this.
What you got?
Look at that.
Nice bear claw. Look at
Man, look, you can even get that. Oh, look. What do we have here? Is that the dew claw?
It might be.
I think it might be a dew claw. But look. Yeah, they're playing.
Hey, we got Wolverine here.
Yeah, no lie.
Nice.
That's nice. Well, let's check out this log right here. It doesn't look like it's been fooled with, but... No, I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
A good way for him to travel and not leave any tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, see, look. If you look, you pay attention to the ribbon right there on the tree.
There's another one, then another one.
Yeah, because you can see why they use it. This is a heavily used game trail here that got marked. They've had that marked for at least 2 years now. Somebody has. Tell you what, in this area, I've kicked up a lot of grouse in this area. See, look at this old rotted tree right here. Might have some bear activity on this. I don't know. I'm not seeing nothing fresh on it. But I'm sure they have had their... Wait a minute, let me go look at something over there. Watch, that's a little wet there. This is what I wanted to look at right here. Where did this come from right here?
Up out of that, well, that's a cedar.
Well, see,
Cedar.
yeah, this here, right?
Yeah, that's cedar.
But look at, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at over here. You got pine right there, pine right there. You got a gum tree. No, that's a vine. Actually,
No,
this is pine, yeah.
This is pine.
Is it possible it came from up here? I mean, because the limbs get very narrow out there, but look at the thickness of where it broke from.
There.
Where, over that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking it might have came from...
Because that's what I'm trying to say. It looks like, look how wedged it is right there.
True.
That's what I'm looking at right there. The way it's wedged right there, the thickness of here, everything else that's branched out is very small and narrow. If it did come from over there, then this could have been from a very strong wind. We had some strong wind here about a week ago.
We did, yeah.
So I could see that being a possibility. What, you thought you heard something? You keep your eyes open in this area, because this is that big buck. He loves this area. This is his area.
Oh, he's bedded down.
Oh, I'm sure he's bedded down, probably on the other side of the river, where it's real thick. Yeah, he's up on the higher ground right now, because I know I've kicked up a lot of deer up on that ridge on the other side of the river before, and they come over this way. I can show you. I could probably walk you in there and probably see every deer sign.
Oh, that's all right, that's all right.
Oh, I know.
We'll take your word. I don't want to go too far in because I don't want to mess them up.
Oh, yeah. I'm just watching the ground around here, see if there's anything interesting that we might be able to see while we're out here. See, this would be a perfect area to set a ground blind up right here. Look how open it is right here. This is would be like the perfect area.
Tell you where it'd be a perfect
Because,
area.
you know, there's a lot of sign. They bed down right over there during the daytime sometimes.
You think I'm kidding?
What?
Right up underneath that tree right there.
Oh, yeah.
And that would be a really good shelter, too.
Right.
That's what I'm looking at before I actually...
Right over there on the other side of those trees, that's where Dad got growled at over there. He don't know where it came from or what it was, but he got growled. He said it wasn't a bear. I said, well, there's only one of two other things we could have been. A mountain lion.
A bear.
Well, if it was a bear, I think a bear would have had more of a grunt to it. I've heard a bear groan, and I've heard him grunt. But
well, they'll pop your gums at you, too, but...